Can I know when you feel the most you when it comes to football? Like, is there like, if I'm watching, like, when will I know like he's in his bag, he feels the most him?
I mean, you can see it. You can see it. So it's kind of like mastering how to get to that place all the time. You have flashes. That's the most thing I appreciate about this year is I proved to myself I'm able to dominate the league. But I'm able to take completions. I'm able to put all that together, and definitely in games and stuff we have flashes. But I know I'm capable of doing that. Now, to do it on a consistent basis, that's what the goal is. But for me in this past season, that's what proved to myself that, okay, you, like, no matter what happened, no matter anything that transpired, you are able to go out there and compete, and you are able, like, you got to speak life within yourself, because I don't know, a lot of situations, a lot of this would have killed a lot of people, you know, like it definitely would have killed a lot of people. So you just got to view things a little different.
He's reportedly said this morning that your role is to be determined.
Say it one more time.
Todd Monken said this morning that your role is to TBD, to be determined.
Mm-hmm.
What's your reaction to that? What does that mean to you when you hear that?
I mean, that's what's expected. You know, that's what's expected. I think each and every day I have to prove to everybody and to myself also. So it's kind of like having goals and accomplishing those goals, whether it's small goals, and the small goals will end up to long-term success. So it's kind of like just hit your landmarks on what you need to do. Focus more in depth on everything, on what you want to, and just be in control of your life and what you can control.
Control what you can control. That is the biggest lesson I personally had to learn in my life. Girl, you cannot control everything. Sometimes some things are just beyond your control. Everything is in God's timing. No matter how many times you try to plan it, you're like, okay, this is going to happen at this time and that time and this time. And it's like, God's like, no, it's going to happen in my time. So I love that he said that you got to control what you can control. That, honestly speaking, is something that I think we all at some point or at one time or another, we can, relate to. I love that he spoke about his confidence and how like he's still as confident, still the same confident person, but there were moments, where it's like so much has happened. Obviously, you were expected to go top 5 and then maybe second round, but then you fall to the 5th, and then obviously you're waiting to get reps, no reps, and you're thrown in there with no reps. The whole world is watching, ready to see you fail, ready to see you succeed, but either way they're watching, ready to nitpick and scrutinize everything that you do, anything that you say, how you walk, how you dress. It's like a nonstop thing. And what he said is real. Some people it would have killed, maybe not literally, but some people are not built to withstand that kind of adversity, that kind of scrutiny, that kind of spotlight. Everybody's not built for it. So respect to him for being aware, for not wavering, for still battling through adversity. And you may say, well, it's not adversity because, he's in the NFL, he's a QB. It's adversity for him. It's the first time he's without his dad, and he's doing it on the biggest stage, the biggest moment, literally of his career, without having necessarily had the reps that other QBs have had, in his rookie season. But he knows that he needs to be better. He's aware that he had great moments. I love that he spoke to his, his confidence and knowing that he can do it, that he's shown that he's capable of doing it. Now, can he be consistent? That is the key. You got to be consistent. You can't have 2 good games and then 5 losses and then 1 good game and then another 3 losses, right? There has to be consistency, but he's aware of it and he knows that he has to work for it. He expected Todd Monken to say what he said. I personally did too. I wasn't surprised about it. He knows that he has to be better. He knows he has to prove it. He knows he can't rest on what he did last year in college, in high school. This is a whole new season coming into it. His mind is there. He seems like he's ready for it. And I'm prepared to see what Shedeur does next season. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go, 12.